Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks, and today we are back at it for another unboxing and review. And today our item is the Thomas 80th Anniversary Ruby Collection Thomas or something. This is part of the new Metal Collection lineup for 2025. And this is my first engine from it. I got this off of Walmart for about $12, but it's also available on Amazon and stuff as well, or in stores and if you're lucky to find it there. But yeah, we're going to take a look at this and see how it is. But we'll start off with the packaging, which looks pretty stunning. The ruby red, and with the white Thomas & Friends logo and all that, it looks pretty striking. This is Thomas' 80th anniversary, but it's also Mattel's 80th anniversary. So it makes me wonder if they would have even released this if it wasn't their 80th anniversary, because they're doing a lot of other like edition stuff for their 80th anniversary, like Hot Wheels and other merchandise lines. So maybe it's a coincidence that it's Thomas's 80th anniversary as well. But yeah, anyways, on the bottom here it just says Thomas here, and Metal Collection on the side, which is like the new name of it instead of Push Along or whatever. So we'll have a little bit look at Thomas there. His running board and stuff is like the metallic red, and then the trucks are like a chrome silver, so it looks pretty nice here. But there have been some issues with that, which I'll touch on later. But yeah, the packaging looks really good. The back, just kind of the blank generic thing that we've come to expect over the years. But yeah, other than that, it looks pretty good. So yeah, let's unbox it. We'll almost, it makes me sad to ruin this nice packaging, but we have to get Thomas out, so there we go. So we'll just put the trucks on the track and put the package in there, and here we're gonna start with Thomas. So here is our first look at him. Definitely you can notice the shiny red on his buffer beam. Still has the same at couplings and stuff. His eyes are looking a bit to the right. Looks like a pretty good Thomas face. Feels like, I don't know, something a little bit off. Maybe the eyes or eyebrows are a little bit too big or something, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It has a nice tall funnel again, and the whistle is actually a nice gold, and it's molded and not like stickers or anything, so that looks really good as well. He actually has side rods, which is the first time since like the Ertl or Bandai that die-cast Thomas has had side rods, and they're actually a different color. They're like silver on here, so it looks pretty good. You can kind of see the things protruding out, but I was a little bit iffy on this at first, but I think it does look pretty good, and it's the best representation we've got. So, and the wheels looking at pretty good, have some good spokes and details on there. All the lining and stuff seems to be pretty accurate. The lining isn't metallic, it's just the plain. But on the back, he does have a lamp, but it's not picked out, and the buffers aren't picked out on the back, but they are on the front, which is interesting. I guess we can take what we can get. And then the same coupling that's just molded on, and then the side is pretty much the same, and the top is coal, kind of lacks a little bit of definition. There is some on there, but yeah, it's not the most detailed, but not too bad, I guess. And it's actually, there's a gap between the splasher and his side tanks, which looks pretty good. Sometimes, like on other merchandise, it's just one whole piece, but I'm glad they decided to carve that out. And underneath we have just Thomas, not Ruby Thomas, just Thomas, and there are screws to take him apart. So that's a good convenience if you need to customize it or something. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this Thomas. We'll set him down on the ground and we'll look at his trucks. So these trucks are basically the same ones from the Crystal Cargo Thomas pack from All Engines Go, but they are different colored. And so they're in the silver chrome with red wheels. The couplings, no faces or anything, but they do look nice and shiny, very gleaming. And then, yeah, so there's not too much to say on there, and there's nothing on the bottom, just the screws and the information. But I think we can take out the cargo, and I thought you could, but it seems to kind of be stuck in there. Maybe it's I think it is removable. It's just really tight, but yeah, I might have to try and pull that out later, but it's just kind of stuck in there. So yeah, that's the pretty much all for the pack. We'll couple Thomas up, and there is the full pack. It looks pretty nice together, but I have seen complaints that this metal paint on the trucks and Thomas's running board chips off and gets like really faded or stained quickly just from fingerprints and whatnot. So that is a bit unfortunate, but you can like contact Mattel and get a refund or replacement for this if that does happen. So yeah, it's not too great that this chips off really easily, even though it's only been released for a couple months, but it's already chipping off for some people. So yeah, like, of course it's going to chip off eventually, but the fact that this metallic stuff goes real fast isn't super great. Maybe you can try and put a clear coat or something on it, and that might protect it a little bit. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, there is an option if you want to contact Mattel, or like a phone number, email or something, and maybe they can sort you out. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this Thomas. So I think I'll just grab an engine and we can have him run around this little track I've built. Alright, so I've got the 2025 motorized Thomas coupled up to the Ruby collection pack, and I was able to pull this cargo piece out. It's just like really stiff in there. I guess maybe the paint sticks. There's just a really tight fit, and it just kind of, I guess it's just a really tight fit and clips in. So this one's still kind of stuck in, but yeah, anyways, there's a little side-by-side for the two new Thomas merchandise is. So yeah, there's the side-by-side. I might do a comparison more in depth later down the line, no pun intended, but yeah, these do work on the Trackmaster track. Of course, you can pull them along or push them along the tracks, but we're gonna have 2025 Thomas go, so take it away. Just got a little bit of a hill set up there, and then back around. And I think we'll stop there, so I'm just going to quickly uncouple them. Thank you, 2025 Thomas. But so to sum up the final thoughts on this Ruby Collection Thomas, I am pretty happy about it. This new metal collection line definitely brings some promise. There's only a handful of characters out right now, but I haven't been able to see them yet, but in stores or online for a reasonable price, but I will review them when I eventually get them. So some look better than others, but we'll get to those eventually. Pretty clever how they use minecarts for the ruby cargo and stuff. The other Crystal Cargo All Engines Go pack had 3 of them, and I think it was about the same price, maybe $1 or $2 more, but I think that another cart would have just made it a little bit more interesting. A couple mine carts, a nice full train. $12 not too bad. I think the Thomas goes for around $4 or $5 in stores, and mine carts maybe a little bit much, but I guess it is special edition whatever, so I guess maybe that bumps up the price as well. And besides the fact that the paint chips pretty easily or whatever, I think this for the moment it looks really nice and shiny. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty good overall. Let me know what your thoughts are on this pack in the comments below, and the whole metal collection line in general. So till next time, this is Troublesome Trucks signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.